What is a survivor's trust? Now, whenever you hear the term trust, that just raises more questions, but I'm going to focus on the term survivor's trust. Typically, that means a trust that is created by a revocable living trust that a couple has. So if you are married, you and your spouse might create a revocable living trust to hold all your assets during your lifetime. Then, upon the death of the first spouse, what happens to this revocable living trust? What happens is that part of it becomes irrevocable and the other part does not, typically. The part that becomes irrevocable is the deceased spouse's share. That goes into some type of a trust, typically a marital, irrevocable, bypass, credit shelter, all of these tax terms. That's not what a survivor's trust is. A survivor's trust is the surviving spouse's assets that they still hold in this trust. And typically, that trust does not become an irrevocable trust. Not to say that it can't, but typically it does not. So think of a survivor's trust as what the surviving spouse has after their spouse has died. It is their share of the couple's assets, the survivor's share, and it's in their own trust. So there's not much that feels like it changes at all with regard to what the assets are in the survivor's trust. Contrast that to the deceased spouse's assets that have gone from the revocable living trust to some type of irrevocable trust that is created by the terms of the revocable living trust. Now, if you find this entire discussion about trusts confusing, you are absolutely correct. Trusts are one of the most confusing areas of estate planning, and that's one of the reasons that people have such difficulty understanding and administering them. Really, it's an area where I recommend that you get good legal guidance.